Hello everyone, welcome to the time online classes. Today we're going to discuss about the few important questions in chapter coordinate geometry. These questions are actually appeared in TS ICET 2020 and 2021. ఓకే ఇవాళ మనం కోఆర్డినేట్ జామెట్రీలోని ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఈ క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేవి టీఎస్ ఐసెట్ 2020 అండ్ 2021లోని యాక్చువల్ ఐసెట్ ఎగ్జామ్లో వచ్చాయి. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. If 1716, 1416 and 1720 are the vertices of a triangle, then the circumcenter of the triangle. ఈ 3 అనేవి ఒక ట్రయాంగిల్ యొక్క వెర్టిసెస్ అయితే ఆ సర్కంసెంటర్ ఏంటి అని కనుక్కోవాలి. జస్ట్ వి అబ్జర్వ్ దీస్ 3 వెర్టిసెస్ వి సింప్లీ plot these 3 vertices on the graph sheet. We just observe this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. So simply 1716 is roughly here, 1460 is here, and 1720 is here. సో వీటిని మనం కోఆర్డినేట్ సిస్టంలోని ప్లాట్ చేసినప్పుడు వి గెట్ ఏ ట్రయాంగిల్ విచ్ ఈజ్ ఏ రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్. సో ఇది ఏ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఫామ్ అయిందండి? ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఏ రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్. We know that in a right angle triangle, a circumcenter is the midpoint of hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, circumcenter is midpoint of hypotenuse. Right angle triangle lo circumcenter అనేది midpoint of hypotenuse. So this is a right angle at B 17.6. So this is the circumcenter. So what is the circumcenter? It is the midpoint of hypotenuse, that is the midpoint of A 1416, C 1720. We know that midpoint is nothing but if x1, y1, x2, y2 are the vertices of the 2 points, then its midpoint is x1, y1, x2, y2 are the 2 points, then the midpoint is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So what is the circumcenter? It is the midpoint. So 14 plus 17, it is the 31 by 2. 16 plus 20, it is 36 by 2. So it is nothing but a 31 by 2 comma 80. So what is the correct answer for this? It is the third option is the correct one. Okay, circumcenter in a right angle triangle, circumcenter is the midpoint of hypotenuse. Okay, now look at this question. The points A32, B minus 32 and C0H form the vertices of an equilateral triangle, one value of each. Here ABC are form an equilateral triangle. So simply what we observe, AB must be equal to BC. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. So AB is equal to BC. Whenever AB is equal to BC, what is the distance between A and B here? Simply we apply the distance formula, root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square is equal to, that is the formula. So 3 minus of minus 3 whole square plus 2 minus 2 whole square is equal to BC, that is 0 minus of minus 3 whole square plus h minus 2 whole square. So simply it is a 6 square. So squaring on both sides, it is a 6 square, that is a 36 is equal to, it is a 9 plus h minus 2 whole square. So 36 minus 9 is 27, is h minus 2 whole square. So h minus 2 is equal to root over 27 plus or minus. So what is the h value? We take the minus 2 that side. H value is 2 plus or minus root 27 can be written as 3 root 3, because we observe 27 is equal to 9 into 3. So root 27 is equal to root 9 into 3, that is 3 root 3. So what is the possible value of h? H can be a 2 plus 3 root 3 or h can be a 2 minus 3 root 3. H is 2 plus 3 root 3 or h is 2 minus 3 root 3. So simply second one is the correct answer. Okay, the points A 3 to B minus 3 to C 0 H. This is the equilateral triangle. So whenever it is an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. So just we take AB is equal to BC. What is the distance between the 2 points? It is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. This is the distance between the 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, now next. Look at this. The point 1, 4 is the centroid of the triangle ABC with vertices A4 minus 8 and B minus 9, 7. Then distance AC. So 1, 4 is the centroid. What is the meaning of the centroid? We know that three vertices are given. Its centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. If A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3 are the three vertices, then the centroid is nothing but that x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So here we assume that we don't know the third vertex. So assume the third vertex as x3 y3. Third vertex is x3 y3 అనుకోండి. Then what is the centroid? G is equal to, centroid generally denoted by G. G is equal to x1 plus x2, that is 4 minus 9 plus x3 by 3, comma minus 8 plus 7 plus y3 by 3. 4 minus 9 plus x3 by 3 minus 8 plus 7 plus y3 by 3. This is the centroid. So they given the centroid as 1 4. So 1 4 is equal to 4 minus 9 is minus 5 plus x3 by 3 and minus 1 plus y3 by 3. So we compare the x coefficient and y coefficient. 1 is equal to minus 5 plus x3 by 3. That means what is the x3 value? It is simply 3 plus 5, that is 8. And 4 is equal to minus 1 plus y3 by 3. So what is the y3 value? 3 4 are 12, minus of minus is plus 30. So what is the C vertex here? So C is equal to x3 y3, that is that vertex is 8 comma 30. Now, but what we want to calculate? We want to calculate the AC distance. So already we know the A as 4 minus 8 and C as 830. We know the distance between the 2 points x2 minus x1 whole square minus y2 x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. This is the distance between the 2 points. So simply apply that 8 minus 4 whole square plus 13 minus of minus 8 whole square. That is 8 minus 4 is 4 square is 16 plus 21 whole square is 441. So what is the correct answer for this? It is root 450 is 7. That is the fourth option is the correct one. Fourth option is the correct one. Okay, so this is the first we calculate the centroid. First we calculate the third vertex. After third vertex, we can just apply the distance between A and C. Now, these points form. What is a square? We know that square means all sides are equal. So AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and AB is perpendicular to BC, or we can say the diagonals are equal. This is the, whenever the square is considered, all sides are equal and diagonals are equal, or we can say that adjacent sides are perpendicular. Rectangle means opposite sides are equal. Rectangle means opposite sides are equal. That is, AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. And parallelogram is here also opposite sides are equal. But what is the difference between the parallelogram and the rectangle? In the rectangle, adjacent sides are perpendicular. In the parallelogram, adjacent sides are not perpendicular. And rhombus. Rhombus means here also all sides are equal, but adjacent sides are not perpendicular. That means if all here all sides are equal, but the diagonals are not equal in the rhombus. In the square, all sides are equal and diagonals are also equal. That means adjacent sides are perpendicular in the square and adjacent sides are not perpendicular in the rhombus. In the rectangle, opposite sides are equal and adjacent sides are perpendicular. In the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal but adjacent sides are not perpendicular. So obviously, in the all the four figures, obviously AB is always equal to CD and BC is always equal to AD. So what we have to do is simply we calculate the AB and BC. We just calculate the AB length and BC length. If these two are equal, then what we can say that it definitely it form either square or a rectangle. If these two are not equal, definitely it form rectangle or a parallelogram. So first we calculate the AB distance. We know the distance between the 2 points is x2 minus x1 whole square. So 6 minus 2 whole square is 4 square plus 5 minus of minus 3 whole square is 8 square. So simply what is this value? 64 plus 60 is nothing but root 8. And what is the BC? BC is again apply the same formula, distance formula. What is the distance formula? It is simply root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So, what is the BC here? Here simply 6 minus of minus 2, it is again the 8 square. 5 minus 1 whole square is 8. 4 square. So that is 64 plus 16, that is root 80. So what we observe here, AB is equal to BC. So obviously, it definitely it forms either square or rhombus. Here I am not checking that AB is whether equal to CD or not because in the all the four options definitely opposite sides are equal. So no need to check that whether opposite sides are equal or not. Now what is my task? My next task is what we want to prove because it is either square or rhombus. So for that, what is the difference between the square and rhombus? In the square, adjacent sides are perpendicular. In the rhombus, adjacent sides are not perpendicular. So for that, I just calculate the slope of AB. How do you calculate the slope of AB? It is simply y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Slope of AB is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So what is the y2 minus y1 here? 5 minus of minus 3 by 6 minus 2. That is 8 by 4 is nothing but a 2. And similarly, slope of BC we calculate. Again the same formula we apply. It is 1 minus 5 by minus 2 minus 6. That is minus 4 by minus 8 is nothing but 1 by 2. Minus minus cancel, it is the 1 by 2. So slope of AB is 2, slope of BC is 1 by 2. The product of the slopes is 1. Product of slopes is 1 but not minus 1. That's why what we can say that AB is not perpendicular to BC. So what is that meaning? It is not a square, it is just only rhombus. So what is the answer for this question? It is a rhombus. Okay? Next. If the line passing through these points and make intercepts A and B, then what is the a square plus b square? So first we want to calculate the equation of a line in intercept form. We know that given the 2 points, So whenever 2 points are given, how to calculate the equation of the line? The equation of a line when 2 points are given is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. 2 points ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఈక్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎ లైన్ ఏమవుతుందండి? y మైనస్ y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Here what are the 2 points? 3 minus 5 and 7 1. So the line is y minus 5 is equal to 1 minus 5 by 7 minus 3 into x minus 3. This is taken as the x1 y1, this is considered as the x2 y2. So y plus 5 is equal to, what is this value? 6 by 4 into x minus 3. 6 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 2. So it is cancelled 3 times, it is cancelled 2 times. 2 3s are 2 6. So on cross multiplication, you will get 2y plus 10. 2y plus 10 is equal to 3x minus 9. So we take all these values this side, 3x minus 2y, sorry, we take this value this side, 3x minus 2y minus 9 minus 10 is equal to 0. That means 3x minus 2y is equal to 90. This is the equation of a line. But what we want to calculate, it make an intercepts A and B. So you want to calculate the x-intercept and y-intercept. To get the x-intercept and y-intercept, put y is equal to 0, you will get x-intercept. So put y is equal to 0, then for x-intercept, put y is equal to 0. For x-intercept, put y is equal to 0. Then y is equal to 0, what is the corresponding value of x? Put x is equal to y is equal to 0, 3x is 9. That means x is equal to 19 by 3. And for y-intercept, put x is equal to 0. For y-intercept, put x is equal to 0. Whenever we substitute x is equal to 0, what is the y value? It is minus 19 by 2. Because minus 2y is equal to 19, so y is equal to minus 19 by 2. So that means, what is the x-intercept they given? A is equal to 19 by 3. And what is the y-intercept they given? B is equal to minus 19 by 2. So now what we want to calculate? A square plus b square. That is 19 squared by 9 plus 19 squared by 4. We simply common the 19 square and LCM is 36. So 4 plus 9. So what is this value? 361. 19 square is 361 into 13 by 36. Just we observe, we have to multiply, we get that answer, but we observe what is the unit place here. 3 into 1 is 3 is the unit place. Among the options, only fourth option is the unit place is 3. So what is the correct answer? It is 4693 by 36. Here, no need to multiply that entire product here because we observe in the unit place here 3 is the unit place. Now, except the fourth option, none of the option is 3. So the correct answer is 4693 by 36. So what is the logic to solve this problem? Means simply just we calculate the equation of a line when 2 points are given. After that, calculate the x-intercept and y-intercept. And substitute a square plus b square. That value, you will get that 4693 by 36. Okay. Now, look at this question. The perpendicular distance from origin to the line. We know that what is the distance from origin to that line. The perpendicular distance from origin to the line. The perpendicular distance from origin to the line. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is, what is the form? It is simply mod c by root over a square plus b square. Origin means 0, 0. So it is mod c by root over a square plus b square. So first we want to calculate the equation of the line. How we can calculate the equation of a line? They given a point and making an intercept. Inclination is given. We know that whenever the inclination is given and point is given, what is the equation of a line? When inclination and point is given, y minus y1 is equal to m into m means tan theta into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. M means here tan theta because inclination is given. So what is the point here? Y minus minus 5 is equal to tan 135. Tan 135 is minus 1. So this is minus 1 into x minus 15. So y plus 15 is equal to minus x plus 15. We take all these values this side. X plus y plus 15 this side, it become minus 15 is equal to 0. So x plus y minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the line. Because it make an angle 135 degrees with the positive x-axis, so slope is tan theta. Here, what is the tan theta value? Tan 135, it is minus 1. And the point is 15 minus 5. So y minus minus 5 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 15. So the equation of the line is x plus y minus 10 is equal to 0. Now we know the line, substitute that and we know the point. So apply this formula. Mod c, here what is the c value? It is simply minus 10 by root over a square plus b square, 1 square plus 1 square. That is 10 by root 2. We just rationalize this one, both numerator and denominator multiplied with the root 2. So you will get 10 root 2 by 2 is nothing but 5 root 2. So what is the correct answer for this? 5 root 2. Third option is the correct one. This is a simple model problem. First we calculate the equation of a line. After that we calculate the distance from origin to that line. Okay. The equation of a line is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Next. Look at this problem. We want to calculate the equation of a circle with origin as a center. Okay. We know that they are and passing through the vertices of an equilateral triangle whose median is of length 3a. We know that equation of a circle with origin as the center and radius r is always x square plus y square is equal to r square. What is the r? R is nothing but the radius of the circle. So if you know the radius of the circle, automatically that equation should be x square plus y square is equal to r square. So what we want to calculate in this one? We want to calculate the radius of the circle. What is a circle? It is simply a passing through the all the vertices of an equilateral triangle. So this is the vertices of an equilateral triangle. So the circle is passing through these three vertices. So this circle is a circumcircle. Now they given the length of the median is given as a 3a. So we know that in an equilateral triangle, circumcenter, centroid, and orthocenter all are coincide. So this is the centroid as well as circumcenter. We know that centroid divides each median in the ratio 2 is to 1. So what we can say that this total length is 2a, 3a. So this is a 2a and this is a. We know that centroid divides each median in the ratio 2 is to 1. That's why the total length of the median is 3a. So GA is equal to 2a and GD is equal to a. But we know that in equilateral triangle, centroid is also same as the circumcenter. So what is the circumradius? GA is the circumradius, that is the 2a. That means what is the radius of the circle? 2a. So equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equal to 2a whole square. That is 4a square. X square plus y square is equal to 4a square. Clearly we observe in equilateral triangle, centroid and circumcenter all are coincide. So here the centroid, the length of the median is given. So GA is 2A and GD is A because the total length is 3A. We know that G divides each median in the ratio 2 is to 1. Now, because here why I take the circumradius as 2a, because in the equilateral triangle, that ABC is an equilateral triangle. So centroid is always equal to the circumcenter. That's why SA is also 2a. Therefore, the radius is 2a. So 2a whole square is 4a square. So what is the equation of the circle? X square plus y square is equal to 4a square. That is, third option is the correct one. Now, we observe this question. If x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the points of trisection of line segment joining this one, what is the value of x1 plus x2, y1 by y1 plus y2? So these are the points of trisection of this point. Let's say this is A and this is B. So if, and this is, say this is a P and this is a Q. So, PQ are the points of trisection of AB. What is the meaning of points of trisection? That means that points which divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 1 or 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2 and 2 is to 1. So P point divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2. Q point divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 1. Then these points PQ are called points of trisection of AB. So points of trisection means the points which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 or 2 is to 1. So we observe here the given the A mentioned, B given, and P is x1 y1, Q is x2 y2. And what is the important point here? And the important point is the midpoint of AB is always equal to midpoint of P. In the point, because they are the points of trisection, so midpoint of AB is always equivalent to midpoint of P. Midpoint of AB is equal to midpoint of PQ. So what is the midpoint of AB? It is x1 plus x2 by 2, that is minus 7 plus 2 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2, that is 5 minus 4 by 2. This is equal to midpoint of PQ. What is the midpoint of PQ? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So obviously these both are equal. So just we equate the corresponding x coordinate and y coordinate. So minus 5 by 2 is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. So x1 plus x2 is equal to minus 5 and 1 by 2 is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. So y1 plus y2 is equal to 1. Now what is the question they are asking here? Simply x1 plus x2 by y1 plus y2. That is minus 5 by 1 is nothing but minus 5. Okay, so the required answer is minus 5. The idea of this problem is because A, B, P, assume the P, if the points are points of trisection of that line segment, assume the points as PQ are the points of trisection of A and B. Then what is the logic? Points of trisection means it divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 or 2 is to 1. Okay, so here the midpoint of AB is always equal to midpoint of PQ. So the value of x1 plus x2 by 2 is equal to minus 5 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2 is 1 by 2. So x1 plus x2 is minus 5, y1 plus y2 is 1. So x1 plus x2 by y1 plus y2 is minus 5. Next. The fourth vertex D in a parallelogram ABCD whose three vertices are given. We know that if ABCD is a parallelogram, these all the four vertices, these are the consecutive vertices, then what is the logic? the diagonals are bisect each other. That means the midpoint of AC is always equal to midpoint of BD. So whenever they given the three consecutive vertices A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3, these are the three consecutive vertices are given, then how we can calculate the fourth vertex D? It is simply x1 plus x3 minus x2 and y1 plus y3 minus y. Whenever A, B, C, D are the A, B, C are the three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram, then the fourth vertex is x1 plus x3 minus x2, y1 plus y3 minus y2. Y1 plus y3 minus y2. So what is the x1? This is the x1 plus x2. So minus 2 plus 8 minus 6 and comma y1 plus y3, that is 3 plus 3 minus 7. So what is the fourth vertex? It is 0 comma minus 1. Here it becomes 0, 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 7 is minus 1. So 0 comma minus 1. Okay, so these are the few questions on coordinate geometry which are appear in that 2020 TS 2020, TS ICET 2020 and 2021. Okay, thank you.